Hi everyone, this is Bratislav from the Embed Social team, more specifically from the customer success team. Today I wanted to create a demo video for you guys to explain a little bit more about the Embed Stories. What's the setup process? What are the features? What are the benefits that you can use? And to show you how you can navigate through the platform itself. So first of all, the Embed Stories platform allows you to connect to your Instagram account, basically pull all your current live stories and all the feature stories that we will post in the future, so you can display them to your website in a form of a circle or a different layout and showcase the stories from your Instagram account directly to your website. You can do that by connecting the Facebook page, which is synced with your Instagram page. So basically, your Facebook page needs to be connected to your Instagram page. If that's okay with it, then you can pull the Instagram stories, since we are pulling the stories from the official Facebook API. So first things first, I'll go ahead and share the screen with you guys. I just created a fresh account. I have a Facebook account already connected with my Facebook page and Instagram page, so they're already synced. And I'll just show you how the setup process goes. And while I'm doing that, I'll explain a couple of other things. I'll go ahead, share the screen right away. And here we go. So this is the welcoming screen. The first thing that the product will ask you to connect the Facebook account that manages the Facebook page, which is synced to the Instagram account. So I'll click connect Facebook account. And I'll go ahead and connect my personal account. So I'm already logged in the background, so that's why it already pulled my Facebook account. If you're not already logged into your Facebook account, sorry, it will redirect you to Facebook. So you'll need to enter the login info, log into your Facebook account, and just allow the permissions. So from this point on, I've logged into Facebook. It says your account, Bratislav, was successfully connected. And below, it shows all the Instagram accounts that I'm able to pull the stories from. So right now, I'll use the first account as a test account, and I'll click on this source and create widget. Couple of seconds, the widget will be created. So in this situation, since I already posted 2 stories today, so I already posted 2 stories on the Instagram account that I've connected, and that's why you can immediately see 2 stories pulled. So this story was posted 39 minutes ago, and this one 37 minutes ago. So that's why you see immediately stories. However, if you don't have any active stories within the moment you connect the source with the Embed Social platform, no stories will be pulled. So the highlight stories that you have created, the small circles below your profile, they will not be automatically pulled because Instagram API and the Facebook API actually still doesn't allow us to pull that data. Instead, it can be only recreated manually, which I'll show it to you in the later steps. So far, right now, we have a widget created from one Instagram account, and it will stream. So whenever you post a new story on your Instagram account, it will automatically show up into the website. So we connected a Facebook account, we pulled the source, which the source is the Instagram account, so which account we would like to pull the stories from. And the last step to do is just to embed this widget into the website. So you can just click the copy code option here on the right-hand side and just paste it into your website, where it will appear like a small circle. As you see it here in the preview, it will appear the same way into your website. So pretty much that's it. So it takes like a minute or so to connect a Facebook account, the Instagram source, and to the widget creates automatically, of course, and then to copy the code and paste it into your website browser, website CMS. It can be Wix, WordPress. So we work with almost 99% of the website builders. So there should be in the Find CMS instructions, if you use one of these CMSs, you can just check out and see for instructions. If not, you can always contact through the live chat or email us at support@embedsocial.com, and we can help you out with more steps on how to do it. While we are on this screen, I'll use the opportunity to mention a couple of settings. So you can use the general settings like the widget name. So for example, it goes by default. This is just the widget name is just for your own use, so you can leave it as it is, or you can change it whatever you prefer, because this will be only in the admin part. This will not be showcased live on your website. There's a localization option to change. There will be choose stories like an options. So if you want to, so let's say you have connected the Instagram account and you're using it for let's say 1 week. So every day you post it, you can just select show latest media. It will show within the last 24 hours. So this circle will only show what you posted in the last 24 hours. If you, for example, show just the latest stories, it will show, let's say, like the last 50 stories that you post. So it doesn't matter if it's posted today or yesterday. It will post. It will show all the stories together. And some things that are interesting in the Google in the general settings, sorry, it's the auto sync button. So basically, if you turn it to no, actually off, whenever you post a story, it will not show up automatically into your widget. However, later on, you will be able to re-add the story, even though it didn't appear immediately. However, the story will be stored in the moderate tab. So it will be just like this, however, unchecked. It will show up like this, since you have the settings auto sync turned to no. And if you want to check it in, so just to publish it, you'll just check that story and it will go live into your circle or the story widget. That's the general settings. In the layouts, you have a couple of different layouts. You can try the slider, you can try the highlight, which is the most popular one, the circle, which is similar to Instagram, swiper, and we have popover, which can appear like this, maybe on the bottom of the website, top right corner of the website. This is the option where you can choose. And the last but not least is the carousel option, where it will be like multiple stories in a row. So far I have 2, so it doesn't look that interesting, but if you go for a slider or a highlight, that should be the option. There's also an option to autoplay. So it means when you open the stories, when you click on the circle, how much time to take until it switches to another story. So 2.5 seconds would be decent. With the layout design, you can check out what you prefer. As for the widget elements, we have a show widget title. So basically you can play with it. If you click no, there will be no title. Show date, if you click no, it will remove the date. Username as well, it will remove everything. So basically you'll have a circle, just like a regular circle with the story. This is also very interesting, very popular. You can use it on the website. You can put it wherever you wish, and it will be a small pop-up circle. And the last one is filter, like a media order. You can put it to newest, oldest, or custom. Like if you have like created a custom story, it can go by a custom row. So pretty much that's it. So the widget is set up. It's ready to use. Just copy paste the code again on the top right corner, and you can showcase the stories. A little bit extra settings from the top bars. I'll just jump the EmbedStory because it's currently in a beta version. I'll go to call to action button. So what this cool feature does, it allows you to add buttons to the story. So for example, if your story is a product or a service, or it's something you're commercializing for, you can just add a button so that people can click on it and be redirected to the website or to a shop or Google location, wherever you want the people to be redirected. So I'll just add a buy button, for example, and add a dummy link. So it's not a real link. I'll just, for the sake of test, and here it is how it looks on the preview. So you can see on the top left corner, bottom left corner, sorry, and in the preview, when you click on the circle, here's the buy button. So basically in the bottom right corner, sorry, and whenever somebody, maybe again, it's a product or service, can click on the buy button and be redirected to your shop page. That's a very cool feature for referring people to go to your links, your websites, whatever it is you want to benefit from. As I mentioned, in the moderation tab, you can turn off and on stories, and then you can just decide like what you show in the circle. The select media is a similar one, but in this field, it allows you to drag and drop. So basically to reposition the stories. So for example, if I want this one to be on top, I'm just putting it here. If you want this top, you just put it in here. You click apply. Whenever you finish, make sure to click the top right corner save button. So the settings will save that you applied. So when you click save, there's no need to recopy the code again and put it on the website. So once you put the code onto the website, whatever changes you make here, they will automatically redirect to the website live. So there's no need to click anything else. So the top right corner, you click save. It says here, changes saved. Please wait up to 5 minutes to appear on your site. It says 5 minutes. It's usually faster. So that's pretty much it, how to create a widget. It's a pretty simple step. When you create more and more stories, it will automatically continue to update and show them here. So we have galleries and highlights that working together. I'll just quickly go to galleries. So the first benefit of the galleries, you can click create new gallery. You can just go ahead and create it as from a regular source. So again, I'll go with the Embed Social Commerce, like ES Commerce source. So what happens here? You see one circle on top here and the stories below. Each day, it will create a new circle for your stories. So basically, the below option will have the display of the stories, and then the circle will be above. And whenever next day it goes by, it will create another story, and another story. The settings are pretty much similar. What you have here different is layouts. They work like differently now. So if you have highlights, it will show only circles. So for today, it will be these stories. So for tomorrow, if you come back and post another story, it will create another new circle and it will add them together. So it will tie them together basically. You have an option to select how many thumbnails you want to use, like 3 circles, 4 circles, what should be the limit. And always it will go latest by oldest. And that's how, so it will remove the first one that was added. If you add 3 more, and let's say the limit is 3, then the first one that was added will be removed, but not lost forever. Again, you can just increase the limit and the other circles will show up. Again, other layouts are list. It will look something like this. It will be swiper and the carousel. Pretty much the same layouts from the regular widget. A little bit different again because it's a gallery, but almost the same. So the main point of the gallery use is to have an option to create highlights automatically. So you don't even need to worry about to come manually to set them up here. They will just be created automatically whenever you post daily stories, and for each day it will create new circle. That's for like a regular use of the gallery. So how you can use it with highlights, it's a pretty interesting thing because you can create highlights manually. So this is how we can do it. So for example, again, I'll go back to highlights and create new. So I'll maybe select this story and this story, right? So I'll create a highlight combination of these 2 stories. Cover photo, I will not add any at the moment. I'll just add a maybe test 1, right? So what we've done here, I'll click top right corner save button, and now we've created one highlight. This is the same process as you do it on your Instagram account. So basically you're creating highlights into Embed Social, but not in Instagram. Because again, I'll mention, we don't have an option to automatically pull your highlight stories because that data is still limited through the API. And that's why we added an option here to create them manually. So what I'll do here, I'll go ahead and create another one. Let's say I'll make a combination of these 3. I'll add test number 2 and click top right corner save. Then we'll go create a 3rd highlight. I'll select all of the stories and we'll write test number 3 with clicking the save button. So right now we have 3 highlights created. This is just like default highlights. So how to create them into a gallery? It's very simple. You just click the 3 boxes here. You check mark them and click create gallery. The create galleries button next to the create new. So you just click create gallery. Here we go. And we have highlights similar to the Instagram profile, almost the same. And now you have 3 highlights created from your created custom from your end from the highlights field. Pretty much that's the use of the galleries, like a regular use directly from the source. So you can leave it to automatically create circles for you, or you can just go to the highlight section and create them manually. And the last thing, very interesting, and you would definitely ask yourself, so how can I use my old stories that I already posted into Instagram? How can I create highlights out of my old stories that are not able to be pulled automatically here? Pretty simple. If you go to the all stories option over here, in the top right corner, you will see an option where it says upload story. We are able to upload stories that are images, videos directly from Instagram. So what you'll need to do for one thing from your end is to download the stories from your Instagram application app. So basically from your mobile app, there's an option to download the stories like photos, videos, whatever you posted, and come into Embed Social and manually just upload them. It can be, so there are a couple of parameters you need to follow here. The images must be under 8 megabytes. The videos must be under, of course, 100 megabytes. So usually the stories are less than that, very less. So it will be no problem to follow the aspect ratio, because this is the original aspect ratio from Instagram, and also the sizes of the stories. So once you upload a couple of stories here, you can go back to highlights, click create new, and you will see all the stories showed up here. So you can basically recreate your highlights from the old stories to your Embed Social account and create a gallery from your old stories and display that to your website. So again, this is how it looks with galleries from created manually, which I created right now, and the gallery from directly from the source, which will continue daily to create new circles continuously while I post new stories. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. I think it's pretty straightforward to use. However, again, I'll mention there's the live chat here for support. Also, support@embedsocial.com is the email that you can send questions, ask for guides, and the most important thing, the last thing that I will mention, there are also guides for embed stories, which you can follow and how you can recreate the highlights. Everything that I mentioned is also written in a gallery in the help center. So you can just click the help button in the top left corner over here. Bottom left corner, sorry, and you will be redirected to the article section where it's like a collection of embed stories articles, and you can just search here for highlights. You can search here for galleries, and it will help you. The same thing that I mentioned right now, you can just see it in articles and redo it again. So I think that's it for this video. I've managed to go through all of the basic and the features that are available. Of course, there are plenty of other settings that you can play with them. See how they go, maybe see what fits for your website, or send us a question. We can give you a suggestion what works best for your website, and so on and so on. Thank you for watching the video. I hope this helps very much. If not, hit us up on the chat and we'll continue discussion there. Thank you and enjoy it. Bye.